In the air to left center. Mays in pursuit. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. Outside, and that is ball one.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two, fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jim Palmer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate. And he did it in style, a walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a pitch. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Bottom of the sixth inning. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. The wind of the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Foul ball there. The pitch.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. Over to Ruth. One away, bottom of the sixth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Varsho squeezes it, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And there's a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the seventh, and here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. And he deals. Liner snagged at first. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. And that one hammered. Mays raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero, and the inning is over. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now Willie Mays. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Out to short. Smith. To first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the grab. 2 away now. Here's Juan Soto.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That's hard hit on the line. Varsho makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Palmer goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And the right-hander deals.
That's up. That's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And they'll do it again. In the dirt.
That's low. That's a ball.
2-2. Bounced up the middle. And Ramirez is set down. Now the catcher up to hit, Josh Gibson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Just
missed. That's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
Se me descargó el celular.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just off the outside part of the plate. That just misses, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Yeah.
And strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Hermano, hago lo que usted quiera, ya.
Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. He was late
¿Cómo
there.
que
Strike
te loco? Ay,
1.
mi madre.
0-1.
Bounce to the left side. Rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. 2
Tranquilo,
outs,
Mario,
base
tú vas a tener que
empty.
hacer 6 carreras
Next to
ahora.
hit, Ricky Henderson. There's a strike.
0-1.
Oh, un closing pitcher.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Trout is there. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Palmer back to work. Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good job getting the foot down so he could
Eso se arregla fácil con doble play.
turn on it nicely for the knock.
Está bien, tú pusiste el dique designated hitter. Yo te voy a decir ahora designated hitter con este cambio.
And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt.
Loco, ¿cómo que no fue? ¿Cómo que no fue? ¿Qué es lo que él tiene que hacer? Un swing entero, Mira. ¿Y dónde es que están estos árbitros?
Ball
Cago
1.
en la madre, loco.
The pitch. There goes Ozzie. Pitch misses inside.
No hay nadie segunda.
Throw to second and great jump. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On the run, throw to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Turner.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, bases
Sí, para que voy a
empty.
tirar para abajo. Ese tipo no estaba en Honda.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the
0-2.
plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So it's their last chance in this one. Babe Ruth now at the plate. And look out.
That hit him.
As
Take your
that one
base.
ran in and got him. So 2 down. And now the center
Y tú crees que tú vas a venir con
Just a
Maitrao a hacer tu
fastball that got
desorden para
away
acá.
from him there. He didn't
1-0.
have the right
Está
finish
loco.
to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
1 run across in the frame so far. Here at the top of the 9th. Runner on the go.
You hit him.
Uh-oh.
You got him.
Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. And now the right fielder, Dalton Varsho. Runners on the move. Pitch is
That's the
high.
ball.
Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a
Hermano,
double
acabe con esa
safe.
gente ya.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Back there.
Ya, vamos a ponerse en eso.
Get out of here.
Ya, pues se
A
cargó.
massive home run. And they get a few back. It's 7-5.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be.
En serio, loco, tú estás repitiendo eso. Cuando yo te he pegado 2 bolas.
Outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it,
Ay.
and he hit the ball out of the
Tú puedes ganar si tú quieres. Yo te doy un partido. Cho, papi, se descargó la vaina. Se salió.
Base is empty
Se
with 2
salió.
away.
Yo soy así.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a swing and a miss.
Ya, pero pues ese cambio está fuerte.
0 balls, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away.
Ah, bro.
Takes that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Foul ball.
Diablo, ¿qué le dio a eso? Diablo. Diablo, tírate a eso, Manuel.
Performance by this guy to get the save today. He was out there for multiple innings, did an excellent job, never looked over his shoulder to see if anybody was warming up in the bullpen. Skipper gave him the ball. He didn't want to turn it over until this game was over. Nice job of keeping his team in the game and a way to secure the win.
A 7-5.
No da nota, Manuel. Bueno, compro, tú viste que ahora me subí subí el ranking mío estaba no, bro, mira lo que me dan por subir a Champions, loco, qué mierda, me quedé a 2 puntos de ir a Champions, loco, qué basura. Loco, yo no tengo nada bueno aquí. Aquí a mí ni vaina de diamante me dan ya. Ismael, chequea esto. Ah, pero ya prendió mi celular, déjame llamar. Ismael, chequea eso. Ismael, mira dónde está Ronald Acuña. Y mira dónde yo estoy, 51. Y faltan de que 50 más. Para yo hacer eso, tengo que ganarle un juego a una GOAT Squad. Una GOAT Squad de... Mira, de que... A 16 hits en 2 juegos. Róbate 5 bases en un juego. A 4 hits, un triple, un doble y un home run. 3 home run con Otani y 2 bases. Ya, demasiado complicado eso. Está fuertísimo, mira lo que mira. Mira la vaina donde está en Hall of Fame. La dificultad de que en Hall of Fame, pero chequea con quién. Chequea con quién es que me van a poner. Con los reales títeres. Y esta gente en base, loco, qué basura, loco.
Pitch.
Nope, that's a
Just
ball.
missed. Next
Hey.
offering is in for a strike. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Mantle at second with nobody out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero drifts towards it, and a foul ball. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the
That's
first
outside.
pitch misses for ball 1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Babe Ruth. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Next for the Padres, Ken Griffey Jr. Here comes a pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Martinez. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Marte now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One out and a runner at second in the top half of inning number 7. Now a chance for Babe Ruth. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
This to third. It's through for a hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw there. Safe. That's down and in. And that's too high. And there's ball 4.
That pitch is out.
So digging in now for San Diego, Chipper Jones. Right through there for a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Got him. Bottom of the 7th, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
The count.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, oh, this one high and deep, way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. Willie Mays digs in now. And that's a base hit into left field.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often.
Good.
Very impressive.
Loop, keeping an eye on him.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very...
There goes Willie. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Hard on the ground to first. Thomas steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Juan Soto now 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye right
outside.
there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
One away with a runner at third. Not even close there. And the count is even 2-2. Got him. 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
I got 3 and 2.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one ripped into right. Junior makes the grab, and that is the inning. And we're back. We're in the top of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Derek Jeter. That's a strike.
0 and 1.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Wouldn't chase that time. One out, bases empty. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a good eye there. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw, and they got him. Here's a 3-0. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Babe Ruth. And the pitch. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Digging in, Ricky Henderson. Ground ball up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. High fly ball down the left field line. That's going back. Back some more. You can kiss it goodbye. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Goose Gossage.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's in.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2
2
and
balls,
1.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. They go back to back. It's 4-4. Here's Ketel Marte. First pitch, not close. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Junior on the move, heading back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Willie Mays getting ready to hit. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That was blasted to the moon. It's 5-4. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
Chapman now one-run game. Gets under it and pops it up. Marte should have it. And he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That just misses. And it's 1-0. That one missed. One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Down.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a slider catches the zone. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball,
Martinez
2 strikes.
is just 1 strike away.
That's
and
a ball.
another ball. Next offering is down low. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Runner at first with 2 away. So here's the Padres DH, Babe Ruth. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. So 2 down. Frank Thomas, the next up for the Padres. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
On the ground. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Marte. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1. One ball,
0-1
1 strike.
there. That one lifted to left. And Ramirez is set down. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now the DH, Babe Ruth, flied to right his first time. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And fouled off. This could end it. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kick steals. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 outs. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 strikes.
Move to first,
No,
and he's back in
safe.
standing. Righty to the plate.
3.
Got him! And that is the ball game. Ken Griffey Jr., the next up for the Padres.
Hey.
That one finds the zone. Going 1. And
Off
that
the
one
plate,
is
ball 1.
inside ball 1. Martinez. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results
Nope.
in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 2-2. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the righty deals. To third, Ramirez. Sends it to first. They get the out on Marte. Now the DH for the Padres, Babe Ruth. First offering,
Ball
and
1.
it just misses. And
2-0.
another ball.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1
2
now.
balls, 1 strike.
Tosses to
He's
first. That's the third. Bottom of the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And here it comes. And the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Kicks and fires.
Hey.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him
Hey.
swinging. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Willie Mays, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball.
Ball
Easy
1, no
drive into
strikes.
the gap for that double.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball
Wouldn't
2.
chase that time.
These fans, they
2
are
balls, no strikes.
ready to cheer about something.
And now 2-1.
2-1.
Man at second. Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yohan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Babe Ruth swings through it for strike one. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
So the tying run at second. And another ball. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Oh, that's out.
And that's outside. 1-0. Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now, Frank Thomas. The right-hander back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Jones in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground to first, Guerrero. And they get the out on Jones. 2 outs, base is empty. Derek Jeter, the next up for the Padres. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. Mariano Rivera gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Contreras, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging. Rivera gets the strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Willie Mays. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mantle sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Marte rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He will score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits to the right side, and it's through for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. This one in the air, center field. And Ramirez is set down. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Josh Gibson. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. That one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Last chance for the Padres. Mickey Mantle, the next up for the Padres. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Martinez is just 1 strike away. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. Here's a big power threat. Ricky Henderson. The pitch. This one popped up. Guerrero under it. Puts it away for the out. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Digging in for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker. Ricky on the move. Pitching for a strike.
One ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That
Two
one
balls,
not close.
2 strikes.
2-2. Runner goes again. That to right. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Oh, and he hit him.
That ball got him.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't.
There goes the runner.
That's
Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. The Jays up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Runner. Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Strike one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
Clement over to first. Okay, all set to go. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. The wind and the pitch. Gets the bunt down the right side. He handles it himself. So the batting. Ready to go. And here is Ricky Henderson. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. Way back there. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And now Esteury Ruiz. Kicks and deals. Ricky runs. Payoff pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. And that one fouled off. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Foul ball there. Two outs. And the runner's coming home.
2-2 the count.
Pitch misses, and they tag him out. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And it's 0-2. Puts a bunt down. Gets it to first. Close play against the. Trying to move him over here. In plenty of
He's
time
out.
to first out on the sack bunt. And there's the strike.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-2 now. And a pitch. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 3. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Digging in for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. The wind of the pitch. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Guerrero. Throws, save. And that was close.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's. Ricky on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner on the go again. Cut on and miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
He's going!
Tag out at third. He can't get back to the top of the lineup. Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And a sac bunt here. Clement. Off balance beat. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Ricky runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul. Foul ball. The pitch. Puts a bunt down. Fires to first on the run. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Gets the bunt down the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Bunting, and he pops it up. And there's 2 down. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bunts it towards the mound. Over to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. And a bunt towards third. And he grabs it in foul ground.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he grabs it foul. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand has to hurry. Not in time.
He's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. The Blue Jays up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
He's going.
The kick and the pitch.
2-1.
Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to
He's
second. Out. And out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
The Jays leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 5th. That's
0-1.
down and in.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores. It's 6-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right.
Runner takes off.
Oh, that's
Pitch
just out.
outside. Got him.
Right there
Wow.
on the tag. Out.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Ricky Henderson. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In the air, right field. And there's one down. So the And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Alaska going up against Florida. Ready to go now. Here's some real power at the plate. Jackie Robinson. The line to kick the pitch. Way
One ball, no
outside.
strikes.
And this one is off and running. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Robinson round second, heads for third. Heading for the plate. Safe.
He's safe.
And they take the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the...
Swung on, belted. Mays on his horse. Hauls it in, 1 away. Two on, 1 out. And now it's going to be Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's a ball.
Juan Soto stands in here, takes ball one low.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 outs. Back up the middle and a base hit. Guerrero around second, headed for third.
Hey.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. You can kiss it goodbye. A towering shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. Now here is Jackie Robinson. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 8-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Willie Mays will hit next. And that one fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mays makes his way towards it. Nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And the pitch. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of...
Now this one's stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Glavine, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Gunnar Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball left side could be 2.
That's it.
Look for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Chipper Jones. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto brings it in with a nice running grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd. Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Now pitching.
The pitch.
Daniel
Lynch. In his 3rd season, 27 years old.
0-1.
A former first-round pick back in 2018. The shortstop takes the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Wouldn't
That's the
chase
ball.
that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 9-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind.
And that should be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 10-1, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Yeah!
Henderson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as
2-2.
But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Well struck right field. Hank ranging back. And that one is off the top of the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 11-1. Ricky around third and on his way home. Played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 12-1. Fires over to Guerrero. That takes care of Rodriguez. And they're happy to just... Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron. The pitch. On the ground to short. Henderson gathers and throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Mickey Mantle digs in now.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
0 balls, 1 strike.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
One down, base is empty. Punch out there. That's out number 2. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. That's back. Got all of that one. A soaring shot to center. It's 12-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. That's the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over 750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. You can kiss it goodbye. That one felt good. It's 14-2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That one ripped. Mays going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. He's not stopping. On his way home. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Soriano at the plate now. That's ball one. In the air out towards right center. Aaron gets under it. Brings it in for the third out. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Robinson whips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So digging in, Willie Mays. That one hammered center field. Back there. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 14-4. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. It's 14-5. Base is empty, one away. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. Line to left, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there. But I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
That was blasted to the moon. Their third home run of the inning. It's 14-7. Daniel Lynch into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge spoils that one. The lefty fires. Off the mark there. 1-1. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. And that is the ball game. 14-7 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Mm-hmm.